Hi, hello, my dear fifth class children. Are you listening the lessons, children? What is the name of ninth lesson? Air and water. Okay, what we have discussed the day before yesterday's class. Okay, what are the what is air? What is atmosphere? Okay, what are the layers of the atmosphere? What are the uses of atmosphere? What is the composition of air? And some uses of air we discussed in previous classes. Now today's class I am going to explain what are the properties of air. Okay children, already you know that air is around us. Okay children, okay, air is all around us. Air is everywhere. Okay, and inside our room you sat under the fans, we feel the air. Okay, already know that air has no color. Okay, air is invisible but it occupies space and has weight. Okay, why we can't see the air, children? Come on, take one cardboard. Take one cardboard, children. Fan yourself with a cardboard. Okay, take cardboard. Fan yourself with a cardboard. You can feel the air, no? You can feel the air, but we cannot see the air. Why? We can feel the air, yes, but we cannot see the air. Why? What is the reason? It has no color. It has no smell. Okay, we can't see the air. We can't smell the air. We can't taste the air. But it is everywhere. It is very important gas. Okay, what is the air? Air is atmosphere. Okay, air is the mixture of several gases. Okay, air contains water vapor, dust particles, smoke, and oxygen and nitrogen. Okay, all these gases present in the atmosphere. It is very important gas. Without these, we can't stay alive. All living things, including plants, okay, including plants, animals, human beings, all living things need air to breathe. Continuously we are breathing. Come on, take long breath. Come on, take long breath. Yes, we exhale air, we inhale air. We inhale oxygen, we exhale carbon dioxide from our body. When we inhale, the air reaches the lungs. The lungs fill up more air and it passes into bloodstream. Okay children, so air is very important for us. Now I am going to explain what are the properties of air. Okay, already you know that air is invisible gas, but it occupies the space and it has weight. So let us understand this property by simple activities. The first activity is air has weight. What are the properties of air, children? Air has weight, air occupies space, and air exert pressure. Okay, and the first activity is air. Okay, air has weight. The first activity is air has weight. For this activity, we have to take two balloons and one long stick and tie and one pin. Okay, children, and take two equal sized balloons like this. Okay, take two equal sized balloons. Take two equal sized balloons, children, like this. Okay, and take 1 meter, 1 meter length stick. Okay, and thread. Okay, and see here, take two balloons and tie with thread. Okay, tie the balloons with end of the stick, and also center. See, now the thread in the center of the stick like this. Okay children, and see, both are equal in size, no? See, both are equal in size. Yes, both are equal in size. Okay, yes, both are equal in size. Now come here, Nana. Now come here. Punctured one balloon. Punctured one of the balloon. Okay, for this activity, we can take in two equal sized balloons and one long stick. Stand there. One long stick S and thread. Okay children, and now tie the balloon at the end of the stick. Tie the balloon at the end of the stick and also tie the seed. Okay, now thread in the center of the stick like this. Okay, tie the thread in the center of the stick also like this. Okay, now punctured one balloon. Okay, okay, now he is punctured the balloon. Okay, see that side. Yes, now he is punctured the balloon. What happens? Observe. Now keep the balloon with your hand. Yes, what happens? What did you observe? As you can see, stick is tilted towards the inflated balloon. Observe carefully. As you can see, the stick is tilted towards the inflated balloon. Okay now. So this experiment proves that air has weight. No. So this shows that inflated balloon is much bigger than the deflated balloon. Is it clear, children? Is it clear? What did observe from this experiment, amma? Air has weight. This is the inflated balloon. This is the inflated balloon. This is the deflated balloon. Okay na? So the stick tilted towards the inflated balloon. Okay, this shows that inflated balloon is much heavier than the deflated balloon. So this experiment proves that air has weight. Is it clear, children? You too do at home, children. Take two equal sized balloons and a thread and a long stick. This is 1 meter length. Okay, you have to do this experiment in your home. When we puncture this balloon, the inflated balloon tilted towards the stick tilted towards the inflated balloon. See, the stick tilted towards the inflated balloon. Okay, this shows that inflated balloon is much bigger or heavier than the deflated balloon. Understood clearly, no children? This experiment proves that air has weight. Okay, understood? What did understood? Okay, what you have understand from this experiment, amma? Air has weight. Air has weight. Is it clear, children? Okay. And now one more experiment. Now one more experiment, children. Yes, what is the second experiment? Air occupies space. Air occupies space. Take one balloon. Amma. Orange. Take one balloon. Orange. Now blow air. Stand there. And now blow air. Yes, he is my student. He is one of my student. Now blow air into the balloon. Blow air. Observe when he blows air into the balloon becomes bigger and bigger. What is there inside the balloon? Will you tell? What is there inside the balloon? There is air inside the balloon. From this experiment, we yes, air occupies some space inside the balloon. Okay, now this shows that air occupies some space inside the balloon. So air occupies space. Air is everywhere. Air is occupies space. Okay, things are not empty. They are filled with air. Okay, so this shows that air occupies some space inside the balloon. Okay, children. Yes. Now I will show one more. Air occupies space. For this experiment, we need one bowl or one tub. Okay, and pour water in the bowl, amma. Okay, pour water in the bowl. Take a glass. Okay, take a glass. Okay, yes, take one bowl or tub and pour water and take one glass. Observe carefully what I am doing. Yes. So now take a glass and invert the glass like this. Observe, Babu. Come here. Is water enter the glass? No. Water does not enter the glass. Ask him.
No.
Water does not enter the glass. He is observing. Water does not enter the glass. Why? What is the reason? Can you tell? This happens because there is air inside the glass. The glass is not empty. Water does not enter the glass. Water does not enter the glass. Why? What is the reason? The glass is not empty. There is air inside the glass. So, observe carefully. You too do at home, ma. Take one bowl or tub and pour water, and take one bottle. Take one your water bottle or take one glass, plastic glass. Now take a glass and invert the glass like this. Okay, now water does not enter the glass. Why? What is the reason? There is a air inside the glass. That's why water does not enter the glass. Now come here, boy. Come here. Yes, now I am tilting the glass slightly. Observe. Now I am tilting the glass slightly. Okay. Observe. What happens? Observe, ma. Observe. Air bubbles are coming. Yes. Yes. Okay, yes. That means what? Air bubble, air escape from the glass when we tilt. Okay, when we tilt the glass slightly, air already present inside the glass, no? The air escape in the form of bubbles and water enter the glass. See, observe. Bubbles are coming, no? Yes. Okay. Yes, 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 coming or not? Air bubbles are coming from the glass. That means air escape from the glass, water enter the glass. So this shows that air occupies the space. This experiment proves that air occupies the space. Air is everywhere. Air occupies space, much space. Okay, it is not empty. It is full of air. So this experiment shows that air occupies the space. You have to do at home. Okay, like this. Okay, children, and one more experiment. Air exert pressure. Air exert pressure. Okay. Now I am going to show one more experiment. Air exert pressure. Okay, see here, ma, come here, Nana. Now we are going to do one more experiment. Air exert pressure. Okay, see that side. Air exert pressure. Come here, Nana. Yes, for this activity we are taking one glass. Come on, take this glass. Take a glass, hold it near your mouth. Come on, turn that side. Okay, observe him, mama. Observe him what he is doing. Observe him. Okay, observe that boy what he is doing. Okay, you too take one glass. Okay, and take a glass and hold it near your mouth. Now suck the air from the glass. Suck the air from the glass. Leave the hands. Okay, observe. Now suck the air from the glass. Okay, and leave your hands. Okay, the glass immense pressure, turn your mouth, no children. Now release your breath. Now release your breath. Yes, the glass will fall down, no children. Yes. So why this happen? This happens because when the air inside the glass is sucked. The air inside the glass, one more time. See, he is sucking air from the glass. Now release your hand. Release your hand. The glass will not fall down. No, the glass will not fall down. Why this happen? This happens because when the air inside the glass is sucked. Okay, na? The air outside the glass exert pressure. Now leave the hands. Yes, breathe out. Breathe out. Yes, the glass fall down, no children. Why this happen? The air outside the glass exert pressure on the glass and keep this fix on your mouth. So this experiment prove that air exert pressure. And also one more experiment. Air exert pressure. I will show one more experiment, amma. Okay, take one cardboard. Take one cardboard and take full glass of water. Come here, amma. Take full glass of water. Okay. Okay. Air exert pressure. For this experiment, we will take one cardboard and one full glass of water. Okay, children. And yes, see here. Cover the mouth of the glass with stiff cardboard. Okay, now for this experiment we need these things: cardboard, water and glass. Okay, pour water up to the brim of the glass and cover the mouth of the glass with a cardboard. Cover the mouth of the glass with cardboard, stiff cardboard, children, stiff cardboard. Okay, now like this. Okay, press the cardboard with one hand. Press the cardboard with one hand and turn the glass upside down. Take the tub, turn the glass upside down. Okay, observe carefully. This experiment going to prove air exert pressure. Okay, how will you prove that air exert pressure? Observe carefully. For this experiment we need cardboard, but you have to do near the sink or outside of the house. If you want to do this experiment, it is better to go outside of the house or near the sink. Okay, na children? Yes. Take one glass and pour water up to the brim of the glass and take one cardboard. Okay, take the cardboard and keep on the mouth of the glass. Okay, press it tightly. Okay, press it tightly. Okay, press it tightly. Now, see here. Okay, turn the glass upside down. Turn the glass upside down quickly. Wait. Okay, remove your hand gently. Observe carefully what happens. The cardboard and water do not fall. The cardboard and water do not fall. Only 5 or yes. In how many seconds? Yes, 10, 15 seconds. Okay, cardboard and water do not fall. This happens because air exerts pressure on the cardboard from below. Okay, with a force greater than that of the pressure exerted by the water. This experiment proves that air exerts pressure. Okay, many seconds, no? Water and cardboard do not fall. This experiment proves that air exerts pressure. See here. What is there inside the glass? Water. You have to do this experiment, amma. This experiment proves that air exerts pressure. Cardboard and water do not fall down. Okay, children. This happens because air exerts pressure on the cardboard from below with a force greater, okay, than that of the pressure. Okay, pressure by the water. Pressure by the water. Okay, observe carefully. Very nice, no children? Yes. Cardboard and water do not fall down. Okay. Very great. Okay, you have to do at home. Okay, this experiment prove that air exerts pressure. Okay, keep this. Okay, children, you have to do these experiment. Let us revise. Okay, what we did today's session. What experiment we did today's session. Air has weight. For this experiment, you have to take 2 balloons, thread and stick. Air occupies space. For this experiment, you have to take one tub and water and glass or water bottle. Okay, and air exert pressure. For this experiment, you have to take cardboard, glass and water. This is yes, if you want to do this experiment, it is better to go near the sink or bathroom or outside of the house. Okay, children, will you do all these? Yes, you have to do these experiment okay, along with your friends at home, children. Okay, children, bye, take care, have a good day. Hmm?